leader has a threshold, and that is the point where their next level activates an internal conflict. Let's talk about it. I call this the internal threshold line. So above the line is your future self, and below the line is your current self. Let me add something else. I'm going to say patterns, future self patterns, and current self patterns. Okay. So now below the line is where when pressure hits, your behavioral intelligence is challenged. So let me show you what happens at that point. At that point, your old identity that lives over here starts to rise up, right? Starts to rise up as you're trying to reach up to your future self, because your old identity is always trying to pull you back to what feels familiar in your current self patterns. Even if it's not effective, this is why you can know better about something, but still not do better. You can avoid, you can delay, you can do all those things. And then over here, this is your new self. Let me stay in the camera. This is your new self. This is your new identity, right? And so your new identity is trying to pull you up from that old identity. But every time you approach the line, this is the moment of truth right here. Every time you approach this line, your nervous system wants to feel safe. And it says, can I break past this? Can I go from here, my current belief patterns, to my future belief patterns? And it really wants to hold on. The thing is, this right here, your whole life is right here, because that is your decision point. That dot is the moment that determines your future. Not your goals, not your vision. It's this moment, these micro decisions. I'm not talking about a big, huge decision. It's the micro decisions where you either reinforce the old patterns and that you want it to be new, or you install the new pattern. Right? But right here, when you're going towards that new pattern, that future self, this is the breaking point. And so you get to decide which one are you going to do, because when you can cross that threshold with small decisions and you start taking aligned action, this is how leaders evolve. It's not through massive, big old things. It's the little micro things that consistently upgrade you. So if you want to grow faster, I want you to stop trying to change everything all at once and change one decision at a time that keeps you from pulling back down below that line, because that right there is where your next level lives.